Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, skirt on, top tucked in, and still felt like something wasn't quite right? The fit is fine, the colors work, and yet, it just doesn't feel like you anymore. Here's the truth: it's not your body. It's not even your age. Women over 60, it's the wrong skirt. At 60 and beyond, elegance has nothing to do with trends or trying to look younger. It's about wearing clothes that move with you, speak for you, and quietly reflect the woman you've become. Women over 60, welcome to Healthwise for seniors, where fashion isn't about chasing youth, it's about embracing grace, wisdom, and timeless confidence. Now, maybe you're thinking, only 6 skirts, that's a bold claim. Or maybe you've already discovered what we're about to explore, that when you find the right skirt, you don't just look better, you feel remembered. These 6 aren't trendy. They're not dramatic. They're the ones that honor your shape, your story, and your pace. So before we dive in, if you find value in this kind of honest, empowering content made just for women over 60, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us more than you know, and Chapter 1, the A-line pleated skirt, when balance becomes the highest form of beauty. At 60 plus, style isn't about standing out. It's about standing in alignment with who you are now, how you live, and what truly feels good on your body. That's why the A-line pleated skirt isn't just flattering, it's freeing. With a gentle cinch at the waist and soft pleats that skim over the hips, this skirt creates quiet structure without stiffness. It doesn't cling, it moves. It lets you breathe, sit, walk, and exhale without sacrificing grace. The pleats give a subtle rhythm when you move, a soft sway that says, "I'm still in motion, just more intentionally now." Fabrics like cotton blends, linen, or soft crepe work beautifully for everyday wear, while a silk wool blend or satin pleats can elevate the look for dinners or special occasions. The perfect length, just at the knee or mid-calf, long enough for elegance, short enough to stay light. Style it with a crisp white shirt, a fitted cashmere tee, or a drapey blouse tucked just right. Think ballet flats, low slingbacks, or block-heeled mules. Add a slim belt, a pearl stud, or a straw tote if you're heading to the farmer's market. Like Ellen, 67, who wears her cream pleated skirt every Saturday in Charleston. She calls it her feel-good uniform, polished enough for brunch, relaxed enough for a bookstore wander. The A-line skirt doesn't try too hard. It doesn't follow trends. It whispers sophistication and says, "I know who I am." That kind of balance between comfort and elegance, form and flow, is what quiet confidence looks like after 60. Not loud, not flashy. Chapter 2, the silk slip midi skirt, when gentleness becomes power. There's a certain kind of beauty that doesn't announce itself. It just glides into the room, quiet and effortless, like a silk slip skirt on a woman who no longer needs to prove anything. The silk midi slip isn't loud. It doesn't shape or sculpt or cinch. Instead, it follows your natural rhythm. It drapes, it moves. It lets you be not as you were, but as you are now, soft, self-assured, and unapologetically graceful. This is not the kind of skirt you wear to be noticed. It's the kind you wear when you already know your worth, and you carry it in your posture, not your outfit. Cut on the bias, the silk slip midi hugs the body lightly and falls just below the knee or mid-calf, a length that feels refined without trying too hard. Fabrics like sand-washed silk, silk blends, tencel, or matte satin provide a weight that glides without clinging. And if you're not a fan of shine, go for a muted finish in shades like soft taupe, dusty rose, slate gray, or olive mist, colors that whisper, never shout. Pair it with a fitted tee, a lightweight cashmere pullover, or a cropped cardigan thrown gently over the shoulders. Add a thin gold chain, a pair of slingbacks, or barely their flats, and suddenly you're not dressed up, you're just in alignment. Take Linda, 66, who lives in Asheville. She wears her mocha silk midi on slow Sundays with a linen tank and sandals, walking the farmer's market with a woven tote. "It feels like me," she says. "Comfortable but still beautiful. I don't have to try, I just feel whole." That's the real magic of a silk slip midi. It doesn't alter who you are, it honors her. It's softness without shrinking, it's elegance without. Chapter 3, the gentle flare, when strength learns to move with grace. There's a moment in life, often around 60, when a woman no longer needs to prove her strength. She's lived it. And now she wants to express it differently, not through sharp angles or rigid lines, but through curves that move with intention. That's where the soft flared or mermaid-inspired skirt comes in. This skirt doesn't demand attention. It earns presence through subtle detail, hugging the hips just enough to remind you of your shape, then releasing gently at the hem in a modest, graceful flare. It's structure without stiffness, movement without drama, strength softened. The beauty of this silhouette is that it mirrors the way many women move through the world at this age. No longer rushing, no longer apologizing, but owning space with ease. Look for mid-weight fabrics that hold their shape without feeling heavy. Pont knits, soft crepe, structured cotton blends, or even a stretch wool for cooler seasons. The ideal length hits mid-calf, long enough to elongate, short enough to keep the flare elegant and clean. Shades like charcoal, camel, midnight navy, or deep olive work well year-round. For spring, muted rose or soft cream add a lighter touch while still keeping the overall look grounded. Pair it with a tucked-in blouse, a silk button-down, or a fitted knit. Add block-heel pumps or sleek ankle boots, and you have an outfit that transitions easily, from a board meeting to a gallery opening, or even just coffee with old friends. Cynthia, 68, from Portland, says her go-to is a charcoal flared skirt and ivory cashmere sweater. It's the outfit I reach for when I want to feel pulled together but not overdressed, she shares. It makes me walk taller, not because I'm trying to impress anyone, but because I feel good in it. That's what this skirt does. It supports your confidence quietly. It moves when you move. It knows when. Chapter 4, the sheer lace skirt. When vulnerability becomes a form of strength. There comes a point in a woman's life when she stops hiding the soft parts of herself. Not because she's grown hardened, but because she's grown secure. That's exactly what a sheer lace skirt, lined with silk, quietly expresses. I'm soft and I'm strong because of it. The outer layer, light lace or fine mesh, is delicate, almost translucent, but never too revealing. It whispers femininity without shouting it. The silk lining underneath offers comfort and confidence, like a second skin that says, you're allowed to feel beautiful in your own texture. This skirt doesn't ask for perfection. It welcomes presence. It's the kind of piece you wear when you want to feel something not bold, not flashy, just completely yourself. Soft, elegant, unapologetically whole. Look for eyelash lace, cotton lace, or smooth tulle with a soft satin or modal lining. Let the lace hem fall slightly longer than the lining. That subtle offset brings a dreamy, light-catching dimension with every step. The ideal length? Just below the knee or mid-calf, long enough to flow, short enough to feel light. Colors matter. Stick with ivory, pale blush, muted dove gray, or soft taupe. These hues don't compete for attention, they hold it gently. Style it with a crisp white blouse, a lightweight cashmere tee, or a fitted cardigan. Shoes should mirror the mood. Low block heels, suede ballet flats, or barely their sandals. Add a dainty necklace or vintage earrings if you'd like, but honestly, the skirt speaks enough. Joanne, 67, from Charleston, wears a pale beige lace skirt every Sunday to her garden club. She says, "For years, I wore stiff pencil skirts that made me feel professional. But this skirt makes me feel honest, like I can breathe and still look lovely." That's the power of a skirt like this. It doesn't armor you. It unveils you gently, not for the world to judge, but for you to reconnect with the softness you've earned. And that kind of softness, it's not weakness. It's wisdom wrapped in lace. Chapter 5, the soft pencil skirt. When discipline meets freedom. The pencil skirt has long been associated with structure, with power, precision, and straight lines. But after 60, we no longer dress to contain ourselves. We dress to express who we've become. That's why the soft, long pencil skirt feels so right. It brings polish, yes, but also ease. Discipline, reimagined through comfort. This isn't the stiff wool skirt of your old office wardrobe. Today's pencil skirt flows with the body instead of restricting it. Look for stretchy knits, pont, soft jersey, or refined ribbed cotton. Fabrics that mold without squeezing, skim without gripping. The ideal length hits just below the knee or mid-calf. It elongates the leg, flatters the silhouette, and moves with you, not against you. A small slit in the back or side gives you space to walk with intention and grace. Colors like charcoal, deep camel, navy, mocha, or slate blue offer a sophisticated base. For a fresh take, try one with subtle vertical seams, tonal ribbing, or a textured finish, small details that add quiet dimension. Style it with a crisp white button-down half-tucked, a fine-gauge cashmere sweater, or a sleeveless turtleneck under a cropped jacket. Finish the look with kitten heels, loafers or slingbacks, and a structured leather bag. Add a silk scarf or delicate chain to keep it feminine, grounded. Elaine, 72, from Chicago, wears her navy knit pencil skirt to everything from book club meetings to Sunday brunch. She pairs it with a tucked-in ivory tee and low-heeled suede pumps. "It's the kind of outfit that makes me feel capable and calm," she says. "Like I still have places to go, but I'm not rushing anymore." That's the energy of the modern pencil skirt. It's not rigid. It's refined. It gives you form without forcing you into one. It lets you carry all your strength, but on your own, softer terms. And at this stage of life, that balance between dignity and comfort is the new definition of power. Chapter 6. The lightweight cotton or bamboo maxi skirt. When peace becomes the most luxurious look. Some skirts don't need to impress. They simply let you exhale. The lightweight cotton or bamboo maxi skirt is one of those pieces, the kind you wear when you've outgrown the need for effort and embraced the beauty of ease. This skirt flows all the way to the ankles, unstructured and gentle, with a soft waistband or subtle drawstring that doesn't press, pinch, or ask anything of you. It moves with you, whether you're walking barefoot through the garden, browsing the farmer's market, or just pouring yourself a slow morning coffee. The best versions come in breathable fabrics, organic cotton, bamboo blends, or airy linen. Look for colors pulled from the natural world: cream, stone, soft olive, dusty rose, mist gray, or warm sand. These hues don't chase trends, they ground you. The silhouette should feel light and unbothered. Slightly flared or column-like, it glides rather than swishes, never bulky or heavy. A well-placed pocket or a tiny front slit adds function without fuss. Pair it with a simple tank, a relaxed cotton tee, or a button-down knotted at the waist. Add a woven sun hat, leather sandals, and a soft tote. No jewelry needed unless it's something meaningful: a wedding band, your mother's old bracelet, or the locket your daughter gave you. Karen, 65, from Sonoma, keeps 3 in rotation during summer. "They're my go-to on days I just want to feel good in my skin. I'll wear one to read under the oak tree, walk the dog, or even head to lunch. They're soft, forgiving, and I don't have to think about them." That, to me, is elegance. This skirt does hug the body, it holds space for it. It doesn't chase youth, it celebrates presence. And in a world that often pushes for more, louder, tighter, choosing calm is the most quietly luxurious thing you can do. Women over 60, you've just seen 6 skirts that don't simply flatter your figure. They elevate your presence. They move with your confidence. They reflect who you are now, not who the world once expected you to be. Because for women over 60, style isn't about approval. It's about alignment with your values, your pace, your grace. Each skirt we shared today is more than fabric and seams. It's a quiet declaration, a way of saying, "This is me. I've lived, I've learned, and I choose to show up fully." If one of these pieces spoke to you, if it reminded you of something you've loved or longed for, let us know in the comments. We created this space for women over 60 to reconnect with their elegance together. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another woman in your life, your sister, your best friend, or someone just starting to rediscover her own style. Because women over 60 don't just dress well. We pass on wisdom, confidence, and joy.